and being a doomer. I think that's part of the
Yes,
problem,
that's what
right?
I
And
agree.
I look at myself in my early 20s and like, dude, I was way too much of a doomer. And I think that's what you can get into, just getting information for the sake of information. Now, if you're getting information for the sake of awareness and for the sake of being causative, I think that's valuable. But I think oftentimes you can just go down this rabbit hole of watching the next video or reading the next article or getting the next book or whatever, reading the next tweet. You have to be able to have information to use it, but not be a doomer. It's a very difficult balance, guys. And I don't think there's any kind of correct point of what is that fulcrum that you swing on, but it is a balance between having the information and just, being a glutton for it.
Yeah, and I think you have to know where to put your energy into. And your energy should not be into living in fear of the other side, living in fear of politics, living in fear of constant world war, living in fear of this and living in fear of that. You should be setting yourself up for if something does happen: gold, silver, guns, property, raising animals, educating your children. That's what I believe. That's how
Well, you're stupid not to, right? Like, you should have those things because you need to be prepared, right?
I really want to get out of the big city. Like, I really want to live outside of a big city where I can drive in, get that energy that comes with living in a big city, and then get the
Because
fuck
you moved out, I would say a little bit out of the city. You were talking like you want to like move like out, maybe Riverside, like Riverside,
No,
IE.
I don't even like. I'm not even talking.
You're talking.
Yeah, that's
out of
I mean,
state.
saying that's out of the city is really that's I know what out of the city looks like, and that is not out
Yeah.
of the
I
city.
didn't expect.
Yeah,
I didn't
I think
expect
people
Sam
like
to
to-
want that.
People like to think Yonkers is out of the city. You are not, you are not out of the city, my friends.
Yeah. I want to be out where it's like I know my neighbors, but maybe I don't see them every time I leave my house. You know what I'm saying?
I was just talking
up
to, I don't know if you know, do you guys know Billy Ray Valentine? I was
Yes,
just
very much.
talking to him about this, and I'm like, dude, unless you get out of a city, you are very screwed, because you're gonna have like 3 days until all of your food shut off, and then all those people that don't know how to get food or how to do whatever, they're just gonna go nuts.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is get out of a city, man.
That's what I'm working on right now, dude. I mean, like, there's some places like, listen, there's a lot of people that leave Cali that move right back. They've done studies on it. Like, everyone left for Idaho, they all moved back. Like, everybody moves back because of the weather. That's why everybody moves here, because of the weather. And you just got to figure out a way that you could be here and get out, or find an area. You're just never going to find the weather that you have here.
There's no way to get out though, and I mean, not in any reasonable amount of time without just hoofing it basically, or taking like a dirt bike or something. Traffic. I mean, the highway. The
I just
freeways
want
would
to
be
get
shut
to
down.
where just like Ramona outside San Diego looks like there's a lot of land there, and it's not as expensive
San
a
Diego's
living.
so close to the border though. I mean, I could just see that being a hot zone, for
I want to get a
problem.
a house that has 2 floors and just one balcony that just has a Gatling gun and just like get the fuck off my
They
lawn.
just
Where I
set-
roll up and just
Put a
Well,
fire
I think
on the
people,
bottom
when they
floor
try
and
to
you're screwed.
leave, when people try to leave, they try to go like too hard, too fast. Like, Jason Calacanis is leaving California and he's going to Texas. He's like, I'm buying a ranch. It's like, how about you start with an acre or two first
Yeah.
and see if that works for you? If you went from an apartment, man. Like, I think that might be part of the issue is people
That's
try to
my
bite off more than they
problem.
can chew.